Hey everyone, and happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day out here in Arlington, so I thought I'd try to record this episode outside. Last week ended on a surprisingly positive note, so I'm really excited to record this episode. In the last video, 7 days ago, I mentioned that the biggest hurdle that would be stopping me from putting my plans into motion was the potential problem of having to pay $4,000 to break my lease here at this apartment. On Tuesday, I thought up a plan to suck it up, pay the penalty, then rent an inexpensive Airbnb near work so I could make up the lost money with an extra month or two of work before moving. Not my worst idea. Well, all the noise causing me misery and an inability to sleep has turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I sent multiple emails expressing my frustration, which received responses from management. On Friday, I sent a long email detailing all my complaints, citing previous conversations I've had with the management, and it ended it with a request to give a 60-day notice without having to pay the move-out penalty. I didn't really expect them to go along with it, but they responded later in the day and they agreed, so I have a date. To reiterate that last statement, I have a date to move, a date for my last day of work, a date to start the next chapter of my life. I'm so thrilled, terrified, eager, cautious, but mostly I'm exhilarated. So I've set my move-out date for September 10th, which is less than 2 months away. I leave for Hawaii in 11 days on vacation, and I'll be back August 8th. And at that point, I'll have 1 month to give my work notice, secure a storage unit, a moving company, and move out. As a celebratory gift to myself, I went online and purchased the Briggs & Riley BRX luggage set that I've been eyeing. I'll be sure to show it off when it arrives, hopefully before Hawaii, so I can test it out with that trip. So what's next? There are still some items I need to sort out before my last day here. First, I need to better understand my healthcare options. I won't have healthcare after my last day, and with all the changes in the past few years to the American healthcare system, I have no idea what the fees are going to look like. Next, I want to make sure I research Western Europe's visitor requirements. I'm fairly certain as a U.S. citizen that there isn't a whole lot I have to do for most countries I visit, but I want to be sure I understand any length of stay limitations or other rules before I end up doing the wrong thing and have to pay some sort of exorbitant fine. Finally, I need to do a bit more research into long-term storage. Virginia's pretty humid, especially right now, so I'm not confident that my cloth furniture, my clothing, and my books won't be ruined if I don't store it in a climate-controlled space, which means more expensive, but my stuff won't get destroyed. So I'll be researching all these concerns over the next couple of weeks, and we'll let you know what I find out. Now that my plans are starting to look like reality, I've also begun to turn my focus back to money and finding long-term stability through something I enjoy doing. While I do have enough money saved up for travel for a couple of years if I'm frugal, that's not really my goal. In the long term, I'd like to either start a small online business that allows me to work less than 40 hours a week and provides freedom to travel, or find a new career that I'm passionate about and that also allows travel flexibility. Looking at the career route, I'm starting to lean toward something in the classical arts or music, so I'll be exploring these areas more through online classes and in my travel. To hopefully give myself some additional buffer against running out of money, I plan to offer my services as a contractor to my company when I give notice. I anticipate that they'll take advantage of the offer due to my long tenure with the company, my knowledge of almost all of our departments, and my ability to produce collateral like videos and documentation. But we shall see. If it works out, though, I'll be in a much better position financially for traveling. So that's this week's update. Things are starting to come together and the plans are in motion. I'm hoping to give at least one more update before my vacation and then one while I'm in Hawaii. Until next time, thank you for listening.